Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Onion Network. I'm Londononion.
And I'm Mascara Onion.
For today's story, we're going to be taking a look at a new hotfix update, that being Update 26.1, and take a brief look at some of the improvements.
Now, just like a previous news story, we'll be covering the most impactful changes, but for anyone that is curious, a link to all the notes will be available below.
Correct. Now let us transition into the story. Now, as is expected, with most things that are new in an ever-evolving game, there will be some bugs and much-needed improvements.
For this hotfix, the two main categories of improvement are with community management and the missions relevant to Trumbull Valley, for the most part.
Opening up with community management improvements/fixes, when moving to new maps, one's vehicles, including the one they are driving, are now transferred to the new map. This can in turn lead to one theoretically moving with 5 vehicles in total. So now there shouldn't be any need to worry about one losing stored rucksacks, gas, or repair kits, or whatever have you that may be sitting in the idle vehicles.
Well, that is quite a useful feature. The Trumbull Valley Landmark Outpost should now be bug-free, with its specimen incubation action now allowing one to accrue the proper minimum amount of plague samples, that being 8. I believe some of your viewers were having this discussion during your Update 26 walkthrough. Perhaps this can influence some changes in your strategies.
We'll see about that, Mascara. Carrying on with the Landmark Outpost, apparently the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota achievement has been giving people trouble, particularly with the Echo Labs Landmark Outpost. For those that don't have it after claiming the outpost, this issue should be cleared up retroactively. Otherwise, for any first-timers, there shouldn't be any hiccups now. Next on our list is apparently an exploit that allowed one to recruit duplicate Red Talon contractors by placing their current ones in the infirmary. Now, I'm not particularly familiar with this one, since I don't employ many exploits myself, but we figured this is worth knowing. Also, apparently this exploit was exclusive to the Red Talon FOB base in Trumbull Valley.
Transitioning to the mission-related changes, most of the fixes are targeted toward Trumbull Valley, but there is one that has stuck out like a sore thumb, and that is the Final Trader Mission Summit glitch.
I've experienced this one firsthand. The hostiles one is meant to eliminate run away from the mission area, and to chase after them would ultimately cause the mission to fail, which is a rather annoying inconvenience. This should no longer be an issue now, but as I always say, time will tell.
Speaking of final missions, Isby's final mission with Cleo Drops, Breaking the Code it is called, no longer repeats itself indefinitely. And as for the Trumbull Valley specific story quests, there will no longer be a cap on the amount of active missions at once.
And as a final honorable mention, there is now a reduced likelihood that Plague Hearts will get in the way of Trumbull Valley story missions.
Well, that was a fair amount of reasonable fixes, and should hopefully make the gameplay carry on as intended. But as we always say, time will tell.
Absolutely, Mascara. Today was just a brief story, guys. Perhaps I'll see some of you when we resume our walkthrough of Update 26. Again, the full notes can be found below for the hotfixes. Otherwise, though, that is all this onion.
That is all these onions have to say.
I'm Londononion.
And I'm Mascara Onion. This has been your Onion Network, signing off.